morning, Crypto Warriors. It's Salt and Crypto back at it again. Today is Monday, September 14th, 2020. I'm on CoinGecko right now checking out the prices, and Binance has been pumping, and I'll show you why in a minute. But everything's pretty much trading sideways over the past 24 hours, except for Binance, of course, and Polkadot. They're up quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, but a significant amount. And over the past week, though, Binance has been killing it. And let's just get right into it. Here we are, coming from Cointelegraph. We have DeFi will outperform Bitcoin in the next 5 years, says Pantera Capital CEO Dan Morehead. Dan Morehead, CEO of Pantera Capital, founder at investment firm Pantera Capital, is convinced that DeFi will outperform Bitcoin in the next 5 years. In a recent interview with Cointelegraph, I suggest you go check it out. Check it out on their YouTube channel. It's a cool interview. Morehead pointed out that despite the poor performance of Pantera Capital's altcoin funds in 2019, the situation has flipped in the last few months due to the explosive growth of decentralized finance protocols and tokens. At the end of August, Pantera Capital Assets Fund was up 123% year to date. The world has woken up to DeFi and capital has flowed into the space, he said. He basically said in that interview that we will outperform Bitcoin as far as he's concerned, and that's why he's putting his money where his mouth is, so to speak. All right. It maybe could go to a million, talking about Bitcoin, but that's really the edge of possibility because you're getting into a number that's $20 trillion in all money on the earth is only $100 trillion. So when people talk about Bitcoin getting to a million, you talk about a market cap of $20 trillion and then all the money on the earth is $100 trillion. So Bitcoin will be basically a fifth of all the money on the earth. And he's saying that it could get there, but he doesn't see it getting there anytime soon if it does. And that he could see Bitcoin going at maybe another 10 to maybe 20x from here, right? Which will put it at about $100,000 to $200,000 a coin. But anything higher than that, then you're talking into the realms of like fantasy and stuff like that. But he sees right now DeFi could go to 100x because it's only an $8 billion market. As far as everything being locked up on DeFi right now, it's only $8 billion, so it can go 100x from here. It's much more likely that the entire DeFi space goes up 100x over the next 5 years than Bitcoin, and that's possibly true. Okay, that's possibly true. But if you want to play it safe and don't get wrecked, just like my thumbnail states, you could play it safe and get a 10x in Bitcoin. Next, and you also got to remember also that these guys, they're not even like playing in the DeFi market, so to speak. They're actually buying the underlying assets that these DeFi projects are running on. So they're buying the Ethereums, or maybe in some cases the Crypto.com coin, the Binance coin. Okay, so they're buying the actual underlying assets. They're not actually playing with these yield farming and things like that. They leave it up to the suckers like us. Okay, so to keep that in mind. Next, DeFi is a once-in-a-decade investment opportunity, true or false? Now, this is coming from another big investor, former Masari head of product and well-known crypto trader Chao, or I don't know how to say that, Wang, believes the nascent DeFi sector has enormous growth potential. Yes, it has enormous growth potential as far as locking up your funds, and the funds locked up right now, like I said, is $8 billion. The funds locked up in DeFi is $8 billion. And we could see that market 10x from here within the next year and go to $80 billion, or even 100x from here and go to $800 billion, right? Like all of the funds locked up in DeFi because people want to yield farm. But again, you don't want to get wrecked, especially with a lot of these Ponzi-like schemes that are happening on DeFi. And anyone can make up a coin on Ethereum if you know how to code a little bit and just put it out there. And when you're looking for a specific coin, you end up getting the scam coin instead and swapping out your real Ethereum for the scam coin. So again, just be careful out there. DeFi has been on a tear this year with a total value locked growing from under $1 billion to just under $8 billion today. Since the beginning of 2020, TVL, which is total value locked across DeFi platforms in dollar terms, has increased over 1,000%. And it does not look like slowing down anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime. There's an it missing somewhere. When compared this year's DeFi boom to pre-2013 Bitcoin and pre-2015 Ethereum, he stated, were once in a lifetime asymmetric bets. And that's what he's saying right here. In his opinion, until proven wrong, if you miss the first two, don't miss the latter. And again, you always just have to do your own research. You don't want to get wrecked when you're playing in these yield farming protocols or yield farming codes, these smart contracts. Don't get wrecked. That's all I'm saying. Don't get wrecked. And I'll show you a quick video from a YouTuber that I follow that he's basically got wrecked, but he has the money to spend. Next, Binance CEO wants more Ethereum-based DeFi projects to join his platform. Of course, because that pumps the Binance coin. Changpeng Zhao, Binance CEO, welcome more Ethereum-based DeFi projects to join the Binance Smart Chain platform. In a tweet discussion with another user, Zhao explained that his step would reduce the load on the Ethereum network, which will in turn lead to a reduction in Ethereum gas fees. That is true, okay? But also, you have to take into consideration the fact that he wants his BNB bags to pump, okay? So there's some truth in it, but at the same time, he's looking out for his own bags. Zhao later stressed that Binance Smart Chain is not a replacement or competitor to the Ethereum network, and that it is compatible with it. Zhao added that Binance Smart Chain provides the smart contract creators with more options. BSC never aimed to replace ETH. BSC is just ETH compatible. Smart projects are given their users more options for cheaper fees. Yes, and he's playing that. He's playing it like a politician when he speaks that way. All right, we're not here to compete with Ethereum. We're not an ETH killer. We're just here to complement it and relieve some of the stress on the Ethereum network. This way, there are less gas fees and more people could play into the space. Yes, that is true. With Binance Chain, the gas fees are low and the transaction speed are really high. With this video I'm about to show you in a second, the transaction fees took like maybe a second or no more than 5 seconds. It went through really quick. All right, so yeah, it's definitely true. Binance Chain will see more DeFi dApps jump on their platform because of the gas fees on Ethereum. We saw them do that with TRX or the Tron network, and the gas fees over there are minuscule, if any, and the transaction speed are super fast. Okay, so yes, great on him for trying to, and I'm throwing up air quotes there, trying to help out the Ethereum network, but at the end of the day, he's just trying to help his bag. Next, speaking of Binance Chain, who is behind BurgerSwap? Already $400 million BNB staked in one day via Binance Smart Chain. Now we have a BurgerSwap, and it's on the Binance Chain, and people already locked up $400 million in BNB. That's why we saw this. That's why we're seeing this pump right now in Binance coin. So all you bag holders right out there in Binance with the Binance coin, congratulations to you. And we're seeing right now DeFi starting to migrate to Binance Chain as we speak, because right now they have the BurgerSwap. As DeFi space continues to boom, developers have come up with yet another iteration of a Uniswap-like automated market maker. Zeroing down on this meme-based food token craze, the platform is called BurgerSwap. Biddle it, and they will come. I do not know who built this one, but it's already live on BSC. That's what CZ said in a tweet on Saturday, basically. All right, so BurgerSwap, unlike Uniswap and other alternatives, is based on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's all based on Binance Smart Chain. never was on Ethereum, just basically a copy of Uniswap on a Binance Smart Chain. And we're already seeing people use it and lock up over $400 million in value on Binance Coin value on the BurgerSwap. So again, do your own research as always, and don't get wrecked out there. And here's the video right here. This is coming from Satoshi Stacker. He has been putting his money where his mouth is. He has been actually trying out all these platforms. He's been trying out the Yearn Finance, Sushi Swap, Kimchi, Crypto.com, DeFi Swap. He's actually doing it with $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, like real money. Okay, so obviously this guy is a big whale, and he could afford to lose his money because he says it in his videos. Let me get wrecked, and you learn from my mistakes. And in this video right here, yield farming for 14 days. How much did I make? Real numbers. He got wrecked. He's getting wrecked out there. All right. So the only real winners, in my opinion, are the ones that actually code these smart contracts. Although a lot of them aren't, quote unquote, pre-mined. Okay, they're not pre-mined. The real winners are the ones that make the smart contract and then they release it, and they're the ones that start yield farming from the jump as soon as it's released. And then they, put out a tweet or two and put out a Medium article, and then they start getting people to come over to their platform to yield farm. They're the ones that are making out like fat rats because they coded the smart contract. And this guy right here, the Satoshi Stacker, he basically have been getting wrecked. He got wrecked on Sushi Swap. He got wrecked on Kimchi, but kind of came out even because he sold it on Binance. Like it's a cool video. Come check it out. He gives real numbers. All right, he gives real numbers on what's been happening, and he even did a video yesterday on BurgerSwap. Right, he did a video on BurgerSwap and basically showed that he got wrecked already. Putting up maybe $15,000 or $20,000 or whatever on BurgerSwap and got wrecked already. So these yield farming dApps, these smart contracts, if you're not getting in right away, right? If you're not the ones coding it and releasing it, you're going to get wrecked. So in my opinion, you want to play this yield farming deal, get the underlying asset, get the Ethereum that it's running on, get the Binance coin that it's running on, because we're seeing Binance coin right now pump, right? We're seeing it run. We're seeing it run right now. Get the Polkadot that they're going to be running on. Get the underlying asset that they are going to run on. This way, you'll have an appreciation in the value of the asset, all right, an appreciation in the value of the coin, the individual coins. Get the TRX, get the Trons, get the actual coins that they're going to be running these platforms on, and that's how you win in this DeFi space, and not, and prevent you from getting wrecked. Again, not financial advice. That's just what I've observed, and that's what I'm thinking in my own opinion. All right, so don't buy the actual burger coin if they listen on Coinance. Don't buy the actual sushi coin and all that stuff. Get the ETH. Get the ETH. Hold the ETH. Get the Polkadot. Hold the Polkadot. Get the Binance coin. Hold the Binance coin. That's how I'm going to play it. Yes, the DeFi thing is going to pump and dump and all that stuff, up and down, up and down, up and down. But these coins, these are the coins that are going to stay. All right, the chain links, the Crypto.com. All right, because Crypto.com have their own DeFi thing now. So just get the coin. You let me know if I'm crazy in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's talk to crypto, and I'm out. Peace.